Hi everyone, so I just got back from the midwife and I thought I would film my 37 and 38 week pregnancy update. So I'm officially 38 weeks today. I look really puffy and fat today. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to talk about my midwife appointment, and not much has really been happening. I've got a few symptoms, so I'll probably talk about them as well. So, okay, so at the midwife appointment, we went over my blood test results, and my iron levels are absolutely perfect now, which I'm really happy about, because I thought I would have to have another blood test, which, you know, is not very nice. So no more blood tests now unless something happens while I'm in labour or something and I need to do one. So yeah, I'm going to continue taking my iron tablets though, just in case I need to. So I'm going to continue taking them. My blood pressure was fine, and the baby is measuring bang on track, which is lovely, and I heard her heartbeat. What else? Okay, so probably the biggest update, she's not fully engaged yet, but she is descending, and obviously there's stages of being engaged. There's I don't really quite understand it, but there's like, you can be 1/5 engaged or 2/5 engaged, but she's kind of descending into the pelvis, so basically you know, she's nearly there. And it's kind of getting her ready for the big day. So that's really good. She's not laying low anymore, but she's actually getting in position, so that's amazing. And yeah, she's still head down. And what else? Oh yeah, I told her that I was getting lightning, which is shooting pains down there, and she said obviously that's a good sign, and it's a lot of pressure on your pelvis, so it could happen basically whenever. My next appointment is not until my actual due date. I thought I would need one next week when I'm 39 weeks, but she's booked me in for my next appointment, which is the 8th of November, so I'll be 40 weeks then, and that's my due date. And she discussed, obviously, if I don't go into labour naturally before then, which is 2 weeks away, she discussed having the membrane sweep, which is basically it naturally, well, it doesn't naturally, but it makes you go into labour. I think it's within 48 hours. She didn't kind of explain it because she wanted to explain it nearer the time, but it's supposed to make you go into labour. So hopefully it won't come to that. Hopefully she'll come before then, fingers crossed. But she said obviously she won't let me go 10 days over my due date without the baby being here. So even if she don't come on my due date, then she'll induce me anyway. So yeah, I'm just praying she comes before then. I don't know. She's still very, very active. Like, she keeps me up so much, and they're so painful, her movements. Like, they're really, really uncomfortable. So yeah, that's that. And then she kind of gave me a few tips on naturally, going into labour myself. She said to drink the raspberry leaf tea, which I'll probably be getting tonight, so I'm going to give that a go. And I told her I've got a birthing ball as well. If you don't know that, I bought a birthing ball, I think it was about 4 or 5 days ago, and I've been continuously bouncing on that. Even if I'm watching just TV or something, I'm just bouncing away. What else? And she also said to have lots of sex as well, so she was just telling me a few tips and stuff, and I will try anything to get her out basically. But yeah, what else? So that's it really. My next appointment is the 8th of November, she asked if I had any swelling or itching, and I haven't, which has been, you know, a godsend because it can be quite serious. So I haven't had any of that. My symptoms, still having heartburn. It's always at night. It's never during the day. It's always about 9ish. So I'm still having that. The shooting pains are still there. They are pretty intense. Like, they are, like, I have to clench or like grab it onto Paul when I have one. Especially if I'm walking, I'm like, oh my god, she's coming. Like, it feels like she's gonna fall out of me. So yeah, the shooting pains. And I was having a few cramps one night. I didn't know if they were kind of little contractions or anything, but they did eventually go when I started to lay down. I was doing quite a lot that day. I was on my feet constantly, so I don't know if that was something to do with it, but I think it might have been my body telling me to basically slow it down. So yeah, they weren't cramps like proper contractions. My Braxton Hicks are still, I'm still getting them a lot, and they're lasting a tiny bit longer, I've noticed. I'm actually having one now, like my belly's rock hard, and they've been getting a bit more uncomfortable because obviously the size I am. But yeah, I've noticed they've been lasting a bit longer, but they've had no pains or cramps, so I know they're not contractions. What else? No stretch marks yet, which I am pleased about. I've obviously got them on my boobs, but I have none on my stomach. I probably will get them any time now, but I might not. And I think that's about it. My back has been pretty good. I can't believe my back during this pregnancy. Like, that was probably the number one most thing I was worried about, is how my back would cope. Because I've had previous back problems, but hands down, touch wood, it's been amazing. Like, I've had no problems with my back at all. Obviously, when I go into labour, I will probably experience back pain and stuff like that, but so far, so good. That's about it, really. She's still very, very active. Like, I'm surprised that she still has room to kind of do, you know, big movements. They are just so strong. I can't explain it. It feels like she's trying to get out of my stomach. It feels like she's like holding on to my stomach. You see Tilly. But even Paul, like, he was touching my belly one time, and she done a massive, she must have, I don't know what she done, she must have put her bum up against me, or it might have been a big kick, but he was like, wow, that was proper intense. So, yeah, other than that, that's about it, really. My next update will be 39 weeks, and hopefully she will come. Like I said, if you do want to follow me in case of any updates, like I do go into labour, or I've had her, follow me on Instagram, and I will be tweeting as well when it does happen. I don't go on Twitter too much. I kind of forget about Twitter, but obviously when it happens I will be going on Twitter, so definitely check the updates, but I'm constantly on Instagram anyway. But yeah, I will show you my bump for 38 weeks. Okay, so this is my bump. As you can see, my top is not fitting me. That's what it looks like. And then the side. I think I'm ready to pop. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will keep you all updated on what's going to happen next. Bye!